Hello everyone, and welcome to Hucker's Hideout. Today we're back checking out the pre-alpha build for Anvil Empires, this massively multiplayer game where thousands of players work together to build empires, wage war, and conquer each other in a persistent online world. Day 3 has dawned, I just logged in, and it's time to get serious about this Smithy. As you can see, I'm looking over the map right now. We're going to look at our enemies on one side and our other enemies on the other. The squares kind of represent the remnants. And the green side is the pagans, which are little triangles. The blue side are the remnants. And so, yeah, we are the red side, the ancients. And it looks like not much has changed. There's a little battling going on at the meeting point, but other than that, it's a building day again, I think. So we need to get this automation going, and to get that done, I think we'll use a beast of burden. Special thanks go out on this episode to Peasant, Filth, Barnaby, and William for helping me out of a hole, literally. You'll see what I mean. This will be another post-commentary video, so let me know what you think. It'll be heavily edited, and if you enjoy it, hit the like, comment, or even subscribe. Anvil Empires is set to release, they don't know when. It's going to be announced soon, maybe. So stay tuned to Anvil Empires Steam page for updates. The link is below. Now, please sit back, relax, and enjoy as we focus up and get into Anvil Empires. You can kind of see I'm checking the market for what's for sale today. Looks like the basics are kind of what we need. Stone bricks. Maybe we go iron ingot. We can make a quick $35. Very nice. Yeah, so I'll show you the process of getting an iron ingot and bringing it to the market. So you see, we've been cooking some iron ingots. If you missed the last episode, it kind of went through a cave mining adventure. We'll do more cave mining this episode, but yeah, you can check that out if you want, and it'll go through. But I'm bringing my iron over, and I'm going to sell it. And so it's pretty simple. You just find the order, and you just hit fulfill. And you'll see, thank you, and it'll give you the silver right into your little pocket, which is nice. Maybe I'll check out and see what the silver is good for, because it helps maintain your base. It's like your daily upkeep, but you can also use it to improve your town status or increase it. Right now, you can see I'm just a cottager, but one day maybe I'll get up to higher levels of a serf. But we'll see. So far, I'm working on what I can. Trying to work my way up. You can see I'm walking in circles. This is kind of our basic automation we have going right now. We just heat up our little axe blade a little hotter. This is the little demo of how to make a tier 3 axe blade, if you're interested. This is kind of interesting because you need it to be over the 50% mark. So you need to have one of these power mills that helps power the bellows. Because without the bellows, your forge can only get the iron ingots to 50%. And so, yeah, this is us hammering away the life of a smithy. Exactly. And you see it got it to 50%, but the little graphic for the iron head, I'm missing the word currently, but yeah, you can see it's getting hotter already, and the graphic hasn't changed. So we're going to put it right in the water. And we'll wait till it's like about 60, 55%, something like that. You can kind of tell by the bottom left corner of the top of the axe blade. Okay, come on, Hucker. Let's hit the button. Oh, okay, there we go. Tier 3. All right, and then with the tier 3, we can make higher tier weapons. You can kind of see our tiered tools. We have all 3 main tools, tier 3, so that's good. The first thing I'd recommend if you're a smithy is to get your tools figured out, as a smith should. And now you can see I'm moving on to the weapon, because any good smith worth his metal, he has to have a sword. And so the sword is a little different. You don't need as high of a temperature, but you do need it, I guess, higher than the tool metal piece. It's the sword blade is about 45%. I don't know. You'll see it's like that little corner of the sword right there. And yeah, so if we quench it, this stresses me out every time. Oh God, see, there we go. We missed it. I think we let it get too cool. So you can see we only get a tier 2 sword blade there. You can't win every time, or else it's not learning. But yeah, to build a sword, what we need is some wood planks. So we'll craft one of those up. You just need a standard little wood plank. which you chop up from a tree, and then you craft that with your blade, and you put them both together. Not an iron knife, maybe later. Ooh, I need one of those. Iron sword, and we'll pick up our iron sword. Takes 30 seconds. I'll just skip through that. We don't have to wait. And then, yeah, we get to use our sword on, more exciting adventures than just what we've been doing. I mean, it's been fun, but I want to get back out there in the world, get out of our little safety area. Okay, here's our first sword hunt. See what the wolf thinks. Ugh. Okay, he ran. He's scared. There's a wall there. I've got him trapped. You can see, though, like when you swing, you get combat locked for, I think it's like 5 seconds. It's every time you attack. And so it just kind of slows down the fighting. So you can't just run around trying to swing at stuff, which is nice in combat. I understand it, but it's kind of rough when you're fighting wolves. You can definitely get caught out. But yeah, we came back with a great haul of meat, and now we need to do something with it, because you can cook the meat, right when you get it, but there is the issue of spoilage. You can see with the meat in the top left, like unlike the berries, it actually steadily spoils, and so you have to cook it within a certain time frame. The way you can kind of counteract that is by making a meat drying rack, and the meat drying rack is sweet. I don't know. I love the graphics for it. It's pretty cool. But yeah, well, you got to chomp up. That's something I don't show very often, but you have to eat a lot in this game. Okay, yep, here we go. We're going to get our little meat drying rack. And we got to find a spot. We're getting a little cramped in here. This is kind of our max space. Next wipe or next, war, I'm planning on building outside the city limits. Get a little more room for us here. But okay, there we go. We found our spot. That's a good spot. I think I like it. I like it, Hucker. I like it. But yeah, now we gotta get the stuff we need to actually build it. And so, as everyone knows, a good wood plank and a hammer will get you pretty far. And yeah, now that we've finished it, we can actually kind of see what it looks like when you put meat on it. And I have a lot of meat to throw on there, which is good. Oh, come on, turn me around. Oh, thank you, Hucker. Thank you. You can see it's kind of like skinned rabbits just sitting there, which is fun. They pop on and off as you take them. So that's, I don't know, the little things in these type of games, they make you come back. But yeah, you can see kind of the perfect cooking time. I just put in one fuel at a time, and you can get out tier 3 meals really easily. So don't worry about like the cooking times with fuel. If you're not trying to mass cook stuff, it's pretty simple. But now it's time. We're off to another cave, a little cave mining adventure. And this one's going to be interesting. I'll put it like that. You all will see. It's definitely not my proudest moment, but I had fun doing it. So these games are these pre-alpha kind of builds. They're meant for learning, so we can learn together. Oh no, run! That's the other thing. I was stressed about this cave like collapsing on me because I don't know what that mechanic is. It's like you can see in the left in approximately 2 hours the cave will just collapse and you got to be out of there or you get collapsed on. And so we're learning that the fear from that, like how long is approximately 2 hours? Who knows? But yeah, you can see you just you kind of put your cart in your little area and then you hammer a rock and you can pick it up. And you can see which ones are iron and which ones are rock. I don't know why I said iron like that. Iron. But yeah, so you can get different materials in the caves, not just iron. You can get rock too. I wonder if they'll add more, but here we go. Now we're in trouble. We fell in a hole. And I didn't realize, but left alt is how you get out of a hole. So I was honestly stuck here for a while. I'll skip through that for you guys. You can see I tunneled my way out and then I learned left alt. I was like, oh my, I was just hammering my keyboard. I was like, oh, that's how easy it was. I was like, oh, simple, no worries. So I was like, okay, well, now we can rescue this situation, right? We've only fallen in that hole. It's not the end of the world. And then, oh no, in the darkness, I fell in a hole that I actually am stuck in. And this is where my heroes come to save me, because at this point I was like, cave mining might not be for me. I got to buy this stuff on the market. But yeah, I'll let them go with commentary in game.
Did you get stuck?
Help me! I don't know what happened.
Did you try the the unstuck command?
No,
Slash
what
unstuck?
slash unstuck? Okay, I'll try it.
Yeah, we'll take.
You Hucker, you peasant, you stuck.
Yeah, I'm unsure of what
you.
happened. I fell in the hole and then I dug my way out. I was all excited,
yes, that
and
is
then
what
I fell
happened.
in.
You
should
fell in the hole.
Yeah, it was foolish.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe if I throw a spear at him, Barnaby, I can get him
control
out.
brother.
Shall I throw a spear at him?
Throw a spear at him. No, he'll
You die. Oh.
Oh damn it! I moved.
Yeah,
Damn it! I
You
moved.
do slash. Uh-oh.
Yeah, all you gotta do is think.
Oh god.
Slash unstuck, and it'll stick you like right here.
Said, yeah, it said I have 15 seconds.
Oh, here he goes. Watch the magic, Barnaby.
I've done this earlier. I got fucked over earlier. I ran straight through a barricade and I got basically pinned to the wall in the barricade, and I was like, "Oh god."
Ooh, I have appeared.
Wow.
Thank you guys. I feel
How do I get up here now?
saved.
Don't drop that in here.
I think if you hit control, left control, yeah. Yeah, I'm in.
Down, right?
No, just for now.
How are you gonna get it done, Barnaby?
Hunting for wolves, so.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, this is actually mine, but
Get close enough to the edge,
Oh, that
you
one's
can
yours.
put stuff in the back of that from the lower low.
oh, you can. Oh, thank you for the tip. I needed that. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna die.
I'm trying to figure out how to get the fuck out of.
Oh, look at that magic elevator.
Why he lifts that rock up so high?
I'm strong.
Look at him, Barnaby.
Oh,
It's all that chicken
Such a
meat.
man up north. What a...
for a reason.
Ah, Hucker fucker. Ah.
Gotta huck it.
Oh,
Oh,
the rock, Barnaby.
I was ready to fight it.
Ah.
Got my pickaxe out.
Let's
be quick. Let's go. Yeah.
Good luck.
Where are we going?
Last time we're looking for wolves. So we can
Which way? Oh, we were in this cave last time, were we not?
Not this one.
Don't forget the carts.
Oh yeah, they could.
Okay, do not.
Do you guys want this cart too? It was abandoned by someone.
No, I brought that one here in case.
Oh, okay.
For when you can't get it, I don't think you can get that out from where that is.
Oh no, am I gonna be stuck here? Oh god. Well, good luck on your journey. I'll figure it out.
Could leave him a cart, but
No, it's
see
good.
how many wolves we end up with.
Good luck.
But if you bring a cart here, you can transfer the shit from that cart into the one that's not stuck down there.
Oh yeah, true.
That's why one abandoned here.
Ah, thank you. Well, it's a good thing those guys show up. I'm back, post commentary Hucker, to lead you along. As you can see, those guys saved my behind. They literally got me out of a hole, and so thank you guys very much. If you watched this video, it was very much appreciated. And yeah, so now I gotta transfer my load over to my new cart I brought back in. Those guys were right. I had to go get a new cart and bring it on in. And I finally made it home, and you can see now I have my stones on my smashing rock, because we are going to need these stones to make stone bricks, which are for kind of the more advanced buildings. You need stone bricks, which makes sense. You can see they chop up definitely faster than the iron, and you get 3 from each as well, which is awesome. Keeps it running smooth. Now you can see we're getting quite the stack of little rock fragments, but with these rocks, you know, we got to get into the automation. I can feel that it's not just it's not going to be just me. I don't think doing this by myself. It's going to take too much work. So I need a friend, and you can in this game. There's actually animal husbandry, which is a pretty cool feature. And so you can have animals be your little helping friends. So first off, what we need is a enclosure for them. So we're going to go with a stable, and stables can hold donkeys and horses. So luckily we can fit it perfectly in. It took me a little bit, but I wiggled her in. And yeah, there is quite the laundry list of building ingredients, but don't you worry, I got them all. So I can hammer it out from my outside door, or my raised up door, which is it'll definitely come in handy when forging. But this door is funny looking. I like it though. I don't know why. But you can see you need equine feed and water, and then the animals produce shite for you, which is, just nature, how it should be. But we need to somehow figure out how to make some equine feed. But let's replace what we lost. So we don't have a fire stand anymore, which could be important. We could put it over here maybe. And then I remembered there's another type of animal husbandry you can do, and it's chickens. If you notice, there's definitely chickens around the neighborhoods, and you can actually get chickens in your little house, and they produce food as well as another ingredient for you, which is feathers, as you think. And yeah, they could be used to make arrows, so you can kind of start mass producing arrows if you want. Once I get it wiggled in here, okay, now we know we got our little backyard coop. I love this. It's turning into like kind of the perfect build for me having no idea what I'm doing. But yeah, that takes a fair amount of animal fat and stuff, and so we'll get to that. But now I'm gonna scroll through or cruise through and check out the local town workshops, because the local lord of the land, he's built kind of some shops for us and stuff, and so you can buy goods here, support the town, as well as get items that you can't produce yourself. So yeah, that's helpful. These, I was kind of thinking these might be town shops too, but I think these are just like his house. I'm not entirely sure. If you know, let me know in the comments, because I was wondering for sure. But they were definitely helpful. And I think that now that we have the idea of automation, we can kind of look at maybe some other orders that we can fulfill. Because I want to start making some money. I'm a smithy, I'm here to profit. But don't you worry. There'll be some combat. There's always some combat. You can see there's a wolf here. Ooh, in the darkness. How's this gonna go? Oh God, he's in a bush. I would not recommend low health, low food, low stamina fighting a wolf in a bush, because as you can see, you die. We haven't died in a while, so I thought I'd show you one. I definitely die every so often. It's just how it goes. I'm learning too. But how the reinforcement goes is pretty simple. You just click on your homestead that you have your little spawns at, your little avatar soldiers. And once you spawn in, you can put your avatar back. And so you have that spawn again. And you can use it another time. And so that's nice. Now we're going to get into one of my arch enemies of this war, or this week of gaming, because I thought that farming would be very simple. You just build a hoe, right, and you plant some stuff, and then you just like harvest. That's kind of what I was thinking, but it was not that simple. There's actually seasons in this game, which I did not know. I kind of did some research after playing. I was like, why didn't I get the harvest right? Like I knew I thought I did everything right. I'm planting a field, and then I'll plant some goodies, but it just it didn't work out very good. I never got a actual harvest. And it turns out because there are seasons, and I planted in the fall or winter, it kind of seems like wintry time. But yeah, you can see what season it is in the map menu in the top. But we are just are gonna just be foolish and plant a field of crops in the winter or fall. And so I wouldn't recommend this, but I just start buying crops if I need them later on. But it is cool that you can make your own, and even in this little home plot, like I have my wall, and I have storage I have 3 storage things. I have tannery. You have room for a lot of things. But yeah, so there's not much room in this little area, but there is enough to have a little smithy in town, which did feel really fun to be the local smithy. But now I'm going to kind of show you what it looks like when you plant crops, even though the crops might die. But it's pretty simple. You just literally throw seeds on the ground. You put them in your hand, and yeah, you just toss them out, and you can see them as they plant. It's pretty cool. They actually have a visual, which is sweet. And yeah, so you just plant them, and then you water them, and if it's the right season, they'll grow up, and then you just can harvest and do it all over again. And if you have a bigger plot of land, you can, kind of plant more fields and harvest more goodies. And so, yeah, we'll see. Maybe next wipe we'll focus on this instead of smithing. We'll do a little smithing. I can't get away from it, but maybe we'll do some crop harvesting because I really like this mechanic. It seems fun. I'm not a farmer, but maybe I have it in me. We shall see. But yeah, that's kind of the little farming demo from what I had. The other cool thing that I found was that harvesting berries and stuff actually keeps being useful because you need fibers forever, and fibers come along with harvesting berries. So whenever you find a good patch of berries, pick them up. And even, late game when I have a sword and shield and I'm, fighting the wolves, no problem, you still need berries. And so that's very nice. And it's kind of cool that they have these resources that you always need. And because I really don't like it when a resource kind of goes, defunct after you get to a certain tech level, because it's like, well, then why did I keep gathering? But I'm a miner at heart, gatherer. That's how I am. And eco first. Okay, so now we're gonna see if you're out in the field and you're picking berries, you get a couple branches. You found a wolf, and you don't have a cart or anything, but you're hungry. There's still options. You're not just stuck. Oh, trying to use the shield. Here we go. Okay, we got it. But yeah, you're not just stuck with the food you have with you that you bring. You can build a campfire anywhere in the game, which is really cool. And as long as you have the branches for it, you can build a fire pit. And then you can, as long as you have another branch for fuel, you can cook meat and cook whatever you need. And so I really like the food out in the field eating. It's definitely going to come into play during combat. You guys will see that later on. I definitely get into some combat in some later episodes, and I hope you all stick around for that, or tune back in, I mean. But this is just me versus wolves, so not the most exciting. Eventually, it'll be against other enemies. But yeah, we finally got some equine feed. Someone in the chat, you can see I'm pointing it out here. They put up some cheap equine feed, so I went in with a bunch of silver, and I bought it all because I was like, I have no idea how to make this stuff. And it doesn't really tell you how to make it or anything, but we'll get into it later, how you actually produce it. Because I was like, I'm going to need the good stuff. Because your animals eat a lot of food, actually. Not too much food, but it's definitely a limiting factor. You need to keep making food for your animals. So you can see once I finish the chicken coop here, we need chicken feed, of course. But they actually produce eggs and feathers. And the cool thing with chickens is if you don't feed chickens, they actually don't die. They'll just eat stuff off the ground or whatever, and they'll survive. You just won't get as good of a harvest of eggs and feathers and stuff. So keep that in mind. But it's definitely, you can start having chickens before you actually have the ability to feed them, really. As long as you have one feed. Because this is me demonstrating how you actually get an animal. This is my first one, Monsieur Donkey. Yeah, the donkey, I loved him. He was a very good friend of mine. But you can see you just put the equine feed in your hand, keep it out, and it kind of has a scent trail, if you would, and the donkey just follows it around. It works the same for horses and for chickens. But you can see this donkey is a very, very tiny burro. And so what we need to do is grow this guy up. And so I'm going to get it in my cage. We finally made it home sweet home just as night fell. I'm like, oh yeah, get in here, donkey. I'm not letting you go. Close the doors. And so, yeah, I'm just thinking, okay, now the donkey will just eat here and grow up, right? Wrong. There's actually a new mechanic, or a different mechanic I didn't know. You can see I'm reading it in chat. How do you tame a donkey? And it's a trough. So you need to actually make a food trough. And this is a different building than the stables. It's a little smaller. You can see I'm trying to save space. I'm like, oh, maybe I'll fit it in here. The thing that, old Hucker didn't realize that post Hucker does is that you need space for a bigger donkey. The small donkey fits here fine, but what happens when he gets big? And so they actually have it built into the game where you can't actually feed them here, or they won't feed themselves here, I guess. You can put in the food, and we just need to bring our donkey over here because, I mean, I was thinking it was going to work. You know, the feed fits in there and everything. I need to see if he'll come on over. And you can see my my base is definitely getting tight. I'm having trouble maneuvering, but if the donkey can make it through this, he can make it through anything, is my thought. I played around with this little mini donkey for a while, I'll be honest, because I was trying to get him to grow up. I was like, maybe if I take him for a walk. But yeah, it was fun. This whole playthrough was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this game. I can't wait to see what the devs do, or the rest, because it's been great. So yeah, let's see how the donkey likes this little setup. We got him in the chicken coop with the closed door. Okay, close him in. Come on, donkey. Oh, we all know he's not going to eat there. And so you can see I moved the thing over here, the trough. And so now this has a lot more space for the donkey to grow, and he will grow into a magnificent giant boy one day, as long as we don't run out of food. Because when they're growing up, they actually eat what I thought was the most amount of food. They eat like, I don't even know, like 20 of the feed bags, like instantly. But they grow pretty quickly, at least in this build. And this is another issue I ran into, but that happens in these, you know, they have a server reset. So you gotta just log out and come back later, refreshed. And so you can see I came back, and I actually forgot that I wasn't recording, but the donkey has grown up. You can see if I ever get out of this area. Come on, Hucker. I'm trying to see if I can climb through that door, but I can't. Come on, just stop. Just give up. Thank you. But you can see Mr. Donkey is a big boy now. He's a big bro, and we will take him to do some work later. But you know, we got to get fully set up to get him to do some work. And you know, what I'm thinking is that's going to take a basic saddle. But the basic saddle isn't actually all you need. You need the mill harness, which we'll get to. But I finally saw in chat someone had asked and talked about what you need to build or to create animal feed, and they said it was a mill. And I had completely skipped over the mill because I was like, I'm a blacksmith. I don't need a mill. Incorrect. You need a mill. And so you can see I have moved my meat station and stuff, but because I'm thinking about doing a grinding wheel back there so that I can put the mill, but it didn't fit. And so I'm going to learn here what the grain mill does. And so basically you just put feed in or put like seeds in, I guess, sorry, excuse me. And then you can move this lever back and forward for like open or closed. And that's basically how fine it grinds the mill. Or grinds the grain, excuse me. And once the grain is ground up, it just instantly becomes feed, and which is great. But we've kind of used all of our a lot of our seeds on building that field, so we'll have to get more seeds to do that with. And so now we gotta try to get this donkey up here. And so I didn't realize, but you actually do not need a saddle to ride the adult donkey. Once he look at the chops on that guy. I just can't get over the donkey's chops. Oh my gosh. Looking good, bud. But yeah, now you just put the mill harness on, and then you can actually just plug him right in. Oh my gosh, I'm just too tight. This led me to do a little rearranging, as you can see. I kind of had a little freak out. But we made it so that the donkey can get in and out easily, and building and it's pretty simple. You just click the detach and attach. You can ride him, no saddle, no worries. The feed and water's in there, so he's happy. But yeah, to get him back in there, you just hit attach vehicle, the little button, and he'll just hop in. And it's the same to attach him to the power mill. So here we are finishing up our walls again, it's just going to be simple and easy. You just put your walls on, right? Nope. Not as easy as I was hoping. But no worries. I will deconstruct and get it fixed up for y'all, for all of us. Okay, we're finally back. We got it fixed. It wasn't that hard, but now I actually can fit right through, which is nice as well. And Donkey has his little escape route. And so you can see now Donkey is he's up there. He's milling away. He's grinding. As we all are right through life, but he's just spinning in circles on the Conan pain wheel. But yeah, now I'm going to show you kind of how you can get some automated smithing going. This is just like the basic automation. You can automate the smashing plate. You can automate the forge. There's like the big hammer thing I kind of showed in the last episode. But I didn't have room to fit that all. And so that's where getting a bigger area would be nice, because we could actually fit all of these extra, accoutrement, if you would. Yeah, now we are heating up our iron, and it is going to get extra toasty because you can see the bellows is pumping hard. It's not like exact 1-to-1 ratio of every turn the donkey does, one bellow turn. He actually produces like extra power, so you can power more than just the bellows with one donkey. And you can see there's more than just one slot on the power mill. The donkey and another donkey can go, or a horse. Okay, so you can see now we're kind of double forging. We're, having the one blade cooling on the anvil while we are trying to get a tier 3 sword finally. I'm kind of pointing out the point. I'm really focused this time because I don't want another tier 2 sword. I'm like, come on, I need a tier 3. Here we go, Hucker. Is it time? Is it time? You can see it's ticking down. The stress is mounting. Do it. Oh, okay, there we go. Maybe the other one wasn't cool enough. Oh, okay. I'll leave it a little mystery for you all to figure out. You can see when I do it, but you can put multiple buckets of water in the quench tank. You can see this is the second bucket of water in the right there, and it will get used. Use 1 bucket per ingot, which is very economical. But yeah, now you can see we got 2 tier 3s, which is great. Donkey is still spinning, which I feel bad. He's working so hard. So I can just detach him, but it won't let you unless he has a good spot to detach. But you can also just deactivate him, so he won't be working. But it's fine. Donkeys be working. Let's ride him back home. He's done enough for the night. Well, he'll have to do more in the morning. That was just a demo to see what potential we have from the donkey power. I love how the donkey runs too. It's so good. Okay, I'll put him in there. Attach vehicle. As long as he has food and water in there, he will survive the night. And I didn't see them go through much water, but they went through a little bit of food. So I would stock up on food and put a couple waters in just for the night. Now I'm going to actually use my sword blades that you just saw me make those 2 tier 3 swords, because I actually saw that, maybe we should put some stuff up for sale for the evening, because it's kind of getting to that time. It's late at night. I've played for like many, many hours in the day, and I'm ready for bed, and I'm ready to make some money overnight. And so it's pretty simple to put stuff up for auction. You just have to, I'm kind of deciding on prices. But yeah, you just right click on them and sell. And you choose the price. You can see all my flint and stone stuff. I'm just selling for $1 because I want to get rid of it. One thing to note is you can't sell stuff directly from your inventory or your equipped inventory. You have to have it unequipped. So you'll see I unequipped these real quick. And you can also sell multiple items on the same ticket, because you're only allowed a certain number of sale items, basically. And so you kind of want to put them together if you can, because as you can see, it's just kind of a giant list of items, and you just have to scroll through. So they don't want it to get too crazy with like single items of like 1 stone for a $1, like 1,000 of them. So yeah, you can see you just have a little scroll bar. You just go over to quantity 2, and then do your price for both, or it's individual price per item. And yeah, now we're just gonna see how those sales go. You can see the active orders. So these are like barrels of stuff, and big orders, which we'll get into maybe in a couple days or something. But we're gonna finally show you how to make some feed. So you can see we have some wheat seeds in the mill, and we are going to adjust the dial here, because we just ground it when it was like midway, and now we're gonna grind it when it's kind of close to us. And you can see we get tier 3 chicken feed instead of tier 1. And so you can get all different types of feeds, just like the weapons and other items, and so that's really awesome. But I hope you all enjoyed this day 3 adventure of getting the smith automated. You can see we have horses and little baby donkeys ready for the next day, but the next day maybe a little combat focus. So let me know if you want to see that with a like, a comment, and a subscribe, because I really enjoy this game, and it's fun making the videos, but it does take a lot of work, and I'm happy to do the work as long as you guys are happy to watch. And so I hope you all have a great day, and thank you all for tuning in. Have a good one.